for a lot of people is that the players don't necessarily know how and don't necessarily know all the mechanics of Dungeons and Dragons perfectly to a T. Which, you know, some people would say if you're doing something for 10 years, you would imagine that it would kind of get stuck in your head. You would kind of remember it perfectly. Not maybe perfectly, but you know it maybe better than sometimes it happens. My opinion, who cares? I don't care. Guys, very rarely do I notice it, do I care. Because the honest truth is, it's a lot. And here's the thing too. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I think a lot of people critique the show. There's a lot going on. Guys, I was a little bit harsher on them, and then I DM'd. I DM'd for like, you know, I did like 6 sessions. Guys, I was playing with 3 players online, okay, and I was forgetting stuff about the most basic things. And it's like, it is so hard to remember stuff when you're, you know, they're trying to be entertaining. They're like trying to do 60,000 things. They're trying to be entertaining. They're trying to be in character, blah, 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 blah. So it's like, you know what? I get it. Who really cares? The moral of the story is I was just deep on that subreddit. But also then I saw they were doing the LA Fire fundraiser, which is and guys, you know what's crazy? $5,000, guys. $5,000 is how much you would pay them. And for $5,000, you can get your character, you can possibly get an NPC in the story voiced by Matthew Mercer. Okay? Mind you, this is going to charity. I want to be clear here. This is going to charity, so it's not like, you know, So, guys, let's be real here. Okay, if you didn't know, charitable donations, that's a tax write-off. So, in some ways, you know, that could even be beneficial to people. Besides all those points, okay, guys, it's sold out instantly, okay? And I'm like, you know what? Hey, more power to you, big spenders, okay? They said, I want my character in this story. And I'm like, that's just like, I don't know, that's just like crazy that people are just like, you know, here's a cute little here's a cute little 5K, okay? But obviously, I'm happy because this is supporting the LA fire victims, which is very important, a very important thing to do, guys, you know. If you're able to, it's nice to be able to support other people, whether that's fire victims or God knows whatever else. I'm just like, damn, 5K. They've already raised $58,000 and their stream hasn't even happened, which isn't crazy, guys. To clarify, they raised, I believe, I think $3 million or something in less than 24 hours for their like animated TV show. My numbers might be off, but they raised an absolute ridiculous amount of money for their animated TV show. And guys, if you didn't know, Critical Role also has an animated TV show on Amazon called Vox Machina. It's pretty good. What would I rate it? You know, like, would I describe it as my favorite show ever? No, but it's pretty entertaining. It's like D&D based, but it's not D&D based. So like, you would technically watch it with no knowledge of D&D and you would theoretically enjoy it, depending on how much you enjoy the animation style, blah, blah, blah. It's pretty entertaining. They literally adapted their live play D&D into a story. Obviously, they changed it a bit because the medium of storytelling, right? You're going from a 5-hour long session to like a 30-20 minute episode. You know, some things are gonna have to be a little bit zooped, like a little. But overall, guys, very enjoyable. But what is crazy, guys, I'm sorry. You know, this is D&D. What can I say? I love D&D. There's another group that does D&D, which I've also recommended, guys. I also just recommend them in general. Guys, if you're ever looking for comedy, okay, Dropout, which is originally College Humor, they're a really cheap subscription service, a billion comedy things. Hilarious. Love them to death. They have a D&D session too. They also have something called Dimension 20, which I like a lot, like less than Critical Role, because I will say personally, I prefer longer term content than like, because what they do is they do like 20 episode seasons, which is just not really me, guys. I'm a big story epic kind of person. Richard, can you go first? Richard, please, thank you. And so, but they sold out Madison Square Gardens for one of their D&D shows. Just a little background. Madison Square Gardens, guys, and I didn't know this either, hosts for concerts 18,000 people. And they sold out in less than like 24 hours or something. And I'm just like that's insane. That's insane for like a D&D group, which don't get me wrong, they are like a subgenre of Dropout, but like I don't think, I'm sure fans of D&D are also fans of Dropout. I'm not sure how many Dropout fans like found this and then would pay to go see a live show. It's just crazy to me. It's also amazing. Like what's also, I mean, there's a little bit about competition here. Critical Role was the original like big D&D group that like really blew up D&D. And then Dimension 20 kind of spawned in the same idea of them. However, I don't think Critical Role has ever had an event that big. I've went to a live show Critical Role event, and that was like, I don't know how many people that was. I'll tell you right now, it wasn't 18,000, okay? It wasn't a giant stadium. It was insane. It's like insane, the concept of that. So that's just like really awesome for them, guys. And would I want to sell at Madison Square Garden? I don't know. I mean, sure. I don't know what I would do. You know what? That would be funny. I think, you know what? I think that'd be funny if someone had a live stream, but they had a live stream in person. Or maybe it wouldn't be funny. Maybe it'd be really stupid. I want to clarify here. Guys, how confident am I feeling that I can be helpful? I don't really know. I know that he can't hit, but I'm just going to wait a turn. Fingers crossed, guys, that the combined effort of me and Ryan will do good. Now, hopefully Ryan didn't hit and is not about to blow me up. And Ryan did just put a plus 25% shield on me. Storm shield. Or storm trap. How do I feel about that? Ryan, you're kind of a butthole. I mean, Richard. I don't like that. That's actually really rude. Because I literally could be hit by a storm spell and absolutely one-shot it, and then I would lose the game. So, that's a little iffy in my opinion. Yeah, buddy. Let's not... Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do on my turn... You know what, guys? I'm gonna hit Morg. I'm gonna hit Morg because the honest truth is if he AoEs and I hit Morg, Morg just might straight up die. And this might solve the entire fight. What I would also acknowledge is, again, he's putting a trap. King really doesn't have a single AoE. Okay, pop off, Richard. You know what we're gonna say? We're gonna say friendly. Really? Oh, okay, hi. We're gonna see if Richard talks. I don't know if Richard talks, guys. I am jealous of Richard's hat. To be very clear here, guys, I'm very... Oh, look at that. Richard is talking. Okay. Richard... I don't even know what this wand is. Oh, how are you? Oh, Richard's just a normal talker. Oh my god. Good. Oh my god, guys. We actually just have a bestie. Okay. And hopefully with a crit plus 2 blades, like, guys, I think we're gonna obliterate. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Okay, I guess. Oop. Oof. Only, okay. Okay, guys. You know what? Guys, today apparently is Twichty Richard crossplay. Guys, I hope you're excited for my first ever streamer collab. I know, guys, it's been a long overdue, okay? You're like, Twichty, where have the streamer collabs been? Guys, happening right now, okay? Me, Richard, Rainhand. I like Rainhand. That's a vibe. I also think that you know what? I'm gonna live. Guys, in my head, I'm gonna live. And again, guys, when I said in my head, I meant in my head. What we will do is flee, come back. Why, guys? Because the boss is dead. Do I think I'm going to get credit? I think I'm going to get credit. I'm just going to say I get credit. I also just think it'll make the entire thing go faster. And if I don't get credit, you know what? That's kind of how the cookie crumbles. I'm going to go with the cookie doesn't crumble that way. Okay. Wow, 2 people made that so much easier. Really did. Though, honestly, guys, I really don't feel like they did anything. Which I would acknowledge, though, however... Here's the thing. I appreciate the tip. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful Tuesday. Sounds like I'm about to be having the worst Tuesday in the world. But fingers crossed I'm actually okay. Will I be okay? Probably not. And you know what, guys? If we have to redo this dungeon, we have to redo this dungeon. Will that make me bash my head into my desk? Maybe. Maybe, guys. But here's the thing, guys. Sometimes you need a little head bashing, okay? Sometimes you need a little doing something ooga booga dumb. One of these days, I'm actually gonna do this. Okay. Oh my god, I'm back! Welcome back. And hopefully, you know, I didn't ruin this totally. Wow, what is he doing? Is he, like, gonna blade? Oh, he's gonna blade. Oh, maybe he just waited for me. You know what, guys? Maybe I'm being stinky, okay? But, guys, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that I know that it still counts. And if it doesn't count, then it doesn't count. And I'm bamboozled. And that's how the cookie crumbles. That's how the world does me dirty. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I do like his pet. I do like the Triton pet. I think it's actually... Because here's the thing, guys. The detail on this model is really good. Which I think is kind of funny. Like, do you see this Trident? Look at that Trident. That Trident's tiny. Guys, you can barely... Actually, I don't... Can you can see the Trident. Okay. Oh, okay, okay, you know, guys, here's the thing. He text chatted. I assumed he was an adult. I'm gonna be real here. If you text chat, I assume you're adult. And non-enchanted sirens makes me instantly assume you're a child. Not in a bad way, but in the fact that you would ever hit with a non-enchanted spell, you know, I don't really know what your game plan is. More power to you. Okay, guys, hey, maybe he's just confident. Maybe he's just built better. And look at that. You know, that was kind of good deal. I mean, what are his stats? This is the real question, guys. Am I talking a fool? No, I'm not. His stats just aren't great. I mean, it's his pet. No offense to him, obviously. You know, the rest of his gear, great, wonderful. Whoa, my God, his robe is horrible. Oh my God. Guys, never mind. Okay, good thing I'm here. Okay, Richard should be glad that Nora Engelhardt is here because, buddy, not the robe giving 0 damage. Fortunate part, we're gonna blow this guy up. Yeah, no, 100%. Can I be real here? Sometimes I think about players who play this game. See, oh, well, here's an enchanted thing. Okay, sometimes I think about players who play this game with unoptimal gear, or you know, kids playing this game and are trying to solo, and I'm like, some of these fights are so hard. Also, sorry, you lost credit because you died. You know, and that's okay. Well, is it okay? No, it's not okay. It's actually really horrible, and I'm gonna scream. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest here. I have cope. There's a lot of cope running through me right now. See, I didn't. And not that I wanted. And here's the thing: I wanted you to be wrong, and you were wrong. And not that I'm glorious that you're wrong. But the fact that I didn't is thank the Lord, because that would have actually really sucked. What also sucks though is that I want to redo this. Yes. Okay. And then we're gonna delete my small deck. And then we're gonna rename this deck. Where is it? This one? Yes. Okay, guys. And now we have a new deck, a little extra HP. How do I rename my deck? Small. Okay, boom. And guys, and just like that, we're making progress. Okay. And like I will say, there's definitely fights where like if you flee, you lose credit. And I'm not gonna question why I didn't lose credit. I'm just gonna be glad. And what I also say, guys, at the top of the hour, every hour, I run a 3-minute ad break. If you don't want to experience that ad break, use a Twitch Prime regular Twitch subscription to enjoy an ad-free stream, get access to awesome moments, and support me. Watching me still supports me, and I deeply appreciate it. Oh, celebrate your victory in Sky. Guys, why are we celebrating our victory? This is a little suspicious. Okay, guys, I'm going to be real here. I'm a little suspicious of why we're celebrating our victory. Why? Because, guys, this just sounds like the recipe that I'm going to get bamboozled. No, Wizard 101, don't kill me from old age. I love loading screens. Oh my God, guys. Oh, what? You guys are also really, oh my God. Thank you. Wizard 101. You know what? Here's the thing. I'm here. Let's just play as our pet. Oh my God, guys, look at us. We're just so cute. Ooh, okay. Oh my God, look, there's Richard. Richard, how'd you get here faster than me? Oh, I had to name my deck. Oh, can I not talk to... No. Oh, okay. Okay, game. No, don't want to.
It's time to deal with more of them.
I seem to have a right.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Oh my God. Okay, how is Richard level 160? Richard, I can't believe Richard's level 160, guys. But here's the thing: we're gonna be questing with Richard now. The Ultimate Wizard 101 collab is happening, and I'm gonna be honest here. I'm really glad I'm questing with Richard because this is gonna make my life a lot easier. It'll also, I'm gonna be honest here, Richard is about to experience the true power of an optimized storm. Not that I'm perfectly optimized. Let's be clear here, but it's gonna be pretty good. Okay, it's gonna be pretty good. Also, low key, if we get to the final boss, which hopefully I will be able to. I don't actually think I will. That was gonna make my life 10,000 times easier. So let's keep it going. You know, why are there so many people in Lemuria? I swear, yes. Well, actually, maybe there were. Okay, guys, and we hit 155, which. Honestly, I don't really know where in the world would I get 5,000, 5 levels worth of XP.
And at last we will find the
Maybe there's some side quests I could do, but the side quests in Carmella don't give you XP. The side quests, it's Imperia, I think, is the last world that gives you XP. So I don't even know, but either way, it's fine. Oh, I guess I could have stuck him in my clown car. Maybe I'll try to stick Richard in my clown car, guys. Hey, oh my God, hey Stallion. Search for the myth, the heap. Now the heap, right? This is the part where it's the this is like the Ooga Booga city, right? Because this is like the final part, but not the final part. Oh, there's, oh my God, Richard. Hey. Oh, how do I guess I don't really know how to invite Richard to my my guys. How do you put someone in your thingamabob? How do I put someone in my vehicle? Do I have to make into a group and then I have to be like, hey King, get in? Though I also want to acknowledge maybe he's really into the story. I also want to acknowledge that maybe I don't have to do this all by vehicle, all on foot, but I assume I do. Let's go. And like this, for example, right? This. Yeah. So that's not XP. Oh.
To investigate these barrels.
Okay, delegator. Guys, oh, if anyone's wondering what I did at work today, guys, I delegated a task at work. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I felt pretty. Guys, today at work, there was something I kept saying that we needed to do. I did not want to do it. I took no preempt to do it. And then someone was asking for something to do, and I said, hey, you could do this. But, like, I don't know if you should, but because I don't know if we need to, but this might be helpful. And they said, okay, we'll do it. And I said, because, guys, the truth is, I think we have to do it. I really do. I think that if we don't do it, someone might get mad at us. And so I think by doing it, it's going to serve us well as a group.
Begin our search
and I think the fact that I don't have to do it, praise the Lord, because I did not want to do it. The issue now is that, okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to communicate. We're going to communicate. At heap. You know, just in case, I don't know how fast Richard's going. I don't know if he's reading the story. I want to be clear here, guys. If he's reading the story, we're going to leave him in the dust. But we're gonna, you know, we're gonna give him a second to join the fast kids. My patience is wearing thin already. And my patience has run out. And you know what? Here's the thing, guys. If I get to a boss I can't beat, well then me and Richard, I don't know, we'll show up, okay? But you know, Richard, I said at heap. You didn't instantly teleport. Clearly, you're on your own game. He's probably reading the story. And let's be real here. Where is this wand, though? Well, I guess this wand's really not... I guess this 150 is really not that better. This is atrocious. But, well, this is actually atrocious. Well, I take that back. It's not atrocious. This is good. He got a good ring. And then it's his pet's terrible. I love the Pegasus. His boots are great. Why? Because his boots are literally the boots I'm wearing. His hat's wonderful. Because it's the Paradox hat. Obviously, you know, it's not exactly the tankiest, but... And then the robe. Oh, the robe's Ooga Booga. But hey, guys, he'll get Nova's gear. His life will be easier, maybe.
Oh, you're in for it now.
Hello, Mark.
I'm telling Dr.
Oh,
Fern,
see...
and she's gonna...
Richard, that's why I texted you. Okay, Richard, that's why I messaged you. Hello, Mark. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful Tuesday. I hope everything's going great. How are you? Well, that's actually gonna make me rage. You know what? No. No. Where are you, Richard? Can I go to Richard? I can't you know what, guys? Here's the thing. We're gonna go help Richard. Because here's the thing. I just know that questing with Richard will at some point make my life easier. I'm good playing PUBG. Okay. Okay. How are PUBG games going? Are they going well? I hope they're going well. I hope you're winning a lot. I hope you're getting a lot of dubs. Question, if you... Like, does PUBG still have the cases where you, like, get the gear? Because I will admit, that's the one part I was a little bit of a sucker for, guys, is I love any game that works with the Steam Marketplace. Because when it works with the Steam Marketplace, then, you know, then it's like you're getting money. Well, you are getting money, because essentially you can sell it. Obviously, you can't take your Steam cash, excuse me, and convert it to regular cash. A little sad, but... You know, you're getting stacks, and that's one of my favorite parts about game. That was my favorite part about CSGO, when you could open cases for free. That was my... And then PUBG, you know... Oh, wow. See, and the fact that he has to do this much setup to hit... God, guys, we're really here to give Richard a premium experience, okay? I want to acknowledge, guys, this is not going to do enough damage to kill him. I was hoping Richard was going to think, maybe if 2 hit, then we win. Clearly, that was not his prerogative of thought. No worries. Okay? You know, take his time, get, what is he? Okay. Why is that doing 965? Guys, do I have an empowered Stormlord, or does he not have Epic yet? Stormlord. This is actually a really good question now. Stormlord does 690 damage if, oh, there's King of Order? Okay. If I empowered Stormlord with Epic, it does 990. Okay, so this means that I've done spell elements and he has not done spell elements. Okay. I just want to make sure, guys, because just in case, imagine Richard wasn't using Epic. I keep placing top 10, and yeah, they have cases you can open. Sadly, you can't sell the skins. I hope I don't have a lot of fizzles in here. Nah, you got this. Hey, Mark, that's crazy. Okay, top 10. That's a solid ranking. Now the cases that you can open, but the fact that you can't sell the skins, that does suck. Did they change it? Did Steam Marketplace take off PUBG? Thank you. Hope you are correct. Okay. Hey, you know what? We're communicating. We're communicating. And, you know, I'm helping him here. The good news is for him, he's not actually gonna have to worry about a single thing. I literally just need him to be a meat shield. I literally just need a meat shield for bosses. So Richard, you know, I'm not saying that you have a... Richard, please come here. I acknowledge, guys, I'm also 10% faster than Richard. Okay, I am. So that's something too. Sorry, guys. Community market. Is PUBG off the community market? No, it's here. Can't you sell the PUBG? You can sell, or I don't know. But I acknowledge, I guess I don't know if you play on Steam. I'm playing on Xbox. I see. Okay. You know, Mark, this all connects now. It makes way more sense. Mark, if you're wondering, the Glory UMP 45 sells for $16.94. That means nothing to me, but just in case you were wondering. The most expensive item is the olive branch pan for $1,730. The next item is the black school uniform set, female, $1,000. Ivory school uniform set, female, $553. Player unknown set, $444. Ain't this just a fun and hook? Oh, guys, this is one of my favorite things to do, looking at this. Now, what I will say, guys, did I get stunned? Did I fizzle? I don't even know what happened. Guys, my one thing is, the one thing I appreciate about Dota 2, Dota 2, you can really get some cool skins for dirt cheap, which I really like. Obviously, I don't really like Dota as a, well, it's not that I don't like Dota as a game. I'm not in my MOBA era. I acknowledge this wholeheartedly, guys. I'm not in my MOBA era. It is what it is. I'm in my, I really want to play Monster Train essentially every single second of the day, because I love Monster Train. I really love Hollow Knight. Guys, when I say I love Wizard 101, no. I strongly like Wizard 101. Love would be, I want to play this game every second of the day. I think an hour of this game a day is a very perfect amount. Marvel Rivals, guys, I'm going to be honest here. I might axe on Marvel Rivals in replacement for Monster Train, because I really want to play Monster Train. And I like Marvel Rivals, but I do think competitive is going to make me ooga booga. But we'll see. We'll see how competitive goes today. Because guys, yesterday I didn't play any at all. Oh my god, Dog Tracy, guys, I like the atmosphere of the heap. The heap is kind of a vibe. Yeah. Something. Bark, bark, bark. Guys, I will acknowledge that if a dog is talking and I go bark, bark, bark over him, maybe that was a little rude. Maybe that was a little specious. You know, maybe, you know, the deer's talking and I'm not going. I don't know what noises a deer makes. I see in my head I would go bah, but a deer does not go bah. I have no idea. I have no idea what a deer does. What I do know is that I've run back and forth or talk in between them about 20 too many times. I don't know what that was, but the fact that I only got 100,000 XP for it, not worth it. Okay? Really not worth it. In fact, dare I say, maybe even fact scammed. Oh, Smite 2. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I just see a bunch of updates. Oh, guys, I will also do a tiny rogue. At some point, guys, I'm going to do some tiny rogue. Guys, I'm going to be honest here. I think we're going to be getting some long streams these next coming weekends. Because I'm really... God, there's so many games I want to play. It's not even funny. Which is good. Which is so good, guys. Because, you know, I think maybe, like, before I had to go home, I felt like I was in a place where I was like, I didn't really know what to play on stream. Like, I had Wiz 101 and I won some other games, but I was a little bit like... Well, I played Core Keeper, then I played Superliminal, and then I was kind of like Ooga Booga. And now I'm like, there's about 60,000 games I want to play. Like, guys, now I kind of want to have Monster Train Mondays. You know what I love about Richard? Richard knows what's up, okay? Richard understood, hey, what I'm supposed to do is teleport to Twichty when I need to defeat an enemy, because Twichty will already be there. Why? Because Twichty's faster than me. Okay, and that's blame on no one, okay? Guys, I have, you know, a Razor, what do I have? Guys, I have the Huntsman V2 10 keyless. Razor keyboard, guys. Infrared switches, okay? Ultra fast speed. How do I feel about this keyboard? Guys, I like it. It's a good keyboard. I recommend it. Would I technically recommend a Razer product? Apparently not. I have a techie friend who says Razer products are bad because they bypass something and they connect like directly to the inner of your computer, so that's like bad. I don't know. I'm not pressed about it, guys. I got this keyboard and it's fine. I do really love my Logitech mouse, and I do think at some point, guys, I will say at some point I want to get like an actual, not an actual mechanical keyboard. Let me be clear here, but like a bougie one. Because I think that would be really nice. It's just those are stupidly expensive, and there's so many things I need to spend money on before in my life before I do that. But in my life, guys, it would be a goal of mine. Because I really do, you know, guys, I like a nice mechanical keyboard. The thing is also, guys, I will say, however, I like a silent keyboard. I think I like a silent keyboard. I'm really not into keyboard that makes noise. I don't really find how it's helpful in any way, shape, or form. But also, I guess my mic changed, because it also used to be that my keyboard would be picked up on my mic, and that was annoying. Now, not a lot's picked up on my mic. Thank the Lord. Really useful, really great. Because, guys, I love being on Discord, playing games with my friends, and having my mic, but not wearing headphones. I use a Red Dragon brand. I don't know if it's good or not, but I like the mouse I have from them. Hey, Mark, let me tell you something about Red Dragon, okay? They're a cheap brand, and they're good. I don't really know about their products now. What I will say, Mark, is I had a Red Dragon keyboard. I had some other mouse, and I had a Red Dragon. The keyboard was fine, but I don't know. I don't really think I cared about the keyboard. The Red Dragon, or maybe I did. I had a Red Dragon headset, I will tell you, that I loved. For the simple fact, that thing survived being thrown across my floor a lot of times. Okay, it survived being, you know, sound quality worked for me. It survived being thrown across the floor. It survived like 8 years of my life. That was a great headset. I vibe with Red Dragon. I like their products. You know, they're cheap and they're good. I've never had any complaints. Obviously, I guess now I'm not using any Red Dragon products, and what can I say? I don't really know. Oh, 99. Oh, it's up to 99 pages. I was about to be like, I don't have 99 pages of stuff. But then the wireless Logitech mouse, guys, I'm never going back to a wired mouse. I will say, I honestly want a wireless keyboard. Richard. Okay. Guys, I know, I apologize, everyone. I'm gonna acknowledge that my progression today might be slightly slower than some people may be prepared for the simple fact that, you know, I may or may not also be waiting for Richard. Which is not like a bad thing, per se. And guys, I want to be helpful. But also, Richard, please, I'm just trying to get through this world. Lemuria quest tree. Alright, guys. I still have a fight here. Okay. Guys, I'm not saying that I'm literally a saint, but I am saying the fact that I'm going back makes me a saint. Not really, but like, kind of a lot. As you can tell, guys, guys, I'm gonna be on. Yeah, okay, Richard, just know that today is your day. Let's see, guys, we are in the heap. The heap is, oh no, we have to go to the heap, do a bunch of stuff, and then go back to the heap, and then that's the end. So, okay, we were not gonna reach the end anyways. How did you do this one so fast? Did we not do this fight together? You can pass. There we go. I really thought we did this fight together. I don't know. I don't know if it's a defeat or collect. I don't really know what it is. The answer, Richard, to how do I do anything is that I have about 60 more damage than you, which means that I do Ooga Booga more damage. And also, my deck set up better. Not yet. Oh, well then, I don't know. I do Ooga Booga damage. I'm gonna go with that because I don't really know. Guys, I have no idea how else I did this fight fast. Guys, I'm gonna be honest here. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I don't remember. I literally swear that me and Richard did this fight together. I really do. Because otherwise I have literally no idea. You said I'm just better than Richard. No, Mark. Well, like, guys, it's like, here's the thing, guys. It's like if I was, you know, are you smarter than a 5th grader? Okay. Here's the thing, what would happen. You know, they'd pull up some question that I wouldn't know. That would be some niche 5th grader subject. And then you know what I would do? I would pull up basic calculus. And you know what that 5th grader wouldn't be able to do? Basic calculus. Okay, guys? And then I would be like, well, yeah. Okay, what'd you expect, mister? I am smarter than a 5th grader. Not that I would ever be insensitive. Okay, and hello, Clyde. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful... I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful Tuesday. I hope everything's going great. Sorry, Clyde. I met this guy named Richard. Richard came here to help me. Wonderful and great. And so Richard helped me.